So this is Mike from TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Forest River Berkshire 40D motorhome. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things to take into consideration when you're parking. On your campsite, got some slides, but you're also going to have to leave room for your awnings. On your off campsite, besides just leaving room for your slides, I also want you to think about where your power and water connections are going to be. Your power cord is going to be in the second to the last storage area here. You can't actually run it down through here. Big long 50 amp cord. Okay. There's where your power plugs in. Let's hook up our water. Your docking station is going to be here. Your power cord is going to be in the second to the last compartment here. You can't run that down through here instead of opening the door. And then your docking station is going to be just in front of your rear tire on your driver's side. Once you arrive, get yourself a good parking spot. We're going to go up inside here and bring down your auto leveling system. As you open the door, be patient enough for these steps to come down. Come all the way to your driver's seat. We're going to press on. And we're just going to touch auto level. Going to step up out of the unit. Going to let some air out of the brakes. Going to shift the unit around and run down your auto leveling system. While they're running down, I'm going to go ahead and take you over and walk you through setting up your water. Very easy to see over here on your campsite, or your off campsite, driver's side, underneath your propane, where your auto leveling system came down. Set on back here to your docking station. Now at campsites, we're going to hook up city water fill. Grab a water pressure regulator, hook that up. Hook up your hose, and you go ahead and turn that hose on. After that hose has been going for a little while, we're going to head inside and open up all of our slides. The reason I want you to do that is I need you to get inside and open up all of your water taps. Get a nice steady flow of water going through them all. Get all the air out of the lines, shut them off. Then you know you're all set for camping at a campsite. Now, let's say we're going to go dry camping or boondocking. In that case, we got a two-step process. We're going to start by turning this to tank fill. Then we're going to fill the tank here. We'll go inside and watch the levels of our freshwater fill. Once that's full, remove your hose, then turn this to normal, and then whenever you want to utilize that water from your freshwater tank, you'll turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when hooked up to city water down here. That's already pressurized. You don't need that. All right, we're all set up with power and water. Let me go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit, continue here in this big docking station. So again, campsites or city fill. Boondocking, we're going to fill our tank and then switch to normal. And to sanitize or winterize the system, sanitize is just to suck in some soapy water, winterize and suck in antifreeze. Either one of them cases, you bypass your hot water heater and turn on your water pump. Turn that to this direction, turn on your water pump to siphon those in. Here's all of your water system. Bypasses for those. You do have an outdoor shower here as well. This is just another spot you can turn on your water pump. Check your fresh water, battery voltage, generator. Here's where we can dump our black and gray tanks. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite. And then an area where you can run all those hoses down through so you can keep your compartment door closed. Continuing around, back here is where your DEF will go in. Again, here's your power. Here's your inverter. Here's where your cable will plug in for the campsites. one of your battery compartments here. That is a vent for that area. Engine compartment. Storage, and then battery compartment here. Excuse me, our transmission fluid. There's our battery compartment. Above that is a flue for your furnace. A couple things on that. One, make sure it's never blocked. Two, if you're running it, steer clear of it. It does get pretty hot. I bypassed your AquaGo hot water system here. I'll send you a separate video specific on AquaGo. Real simple system. I'll send you one directly from Forest River. You can turn it on and off. But all you really got to do to it, unless you're cleaning it, and the video will compile that. Tons of storage here. This one here is your freshwater tank. There's your drain for that. We have an outdoor television over here. Turn that on. When you arrive at the campsites, go into your guide, run a digital channel scan so that you can pick up all the local channels at the campsites. Sound system down here. You probably won't pick up much inside this metal building right now, but different modes, auxiliary, Bluetooth. So newer system. Again, all of these ones are storage. This is where your fuel will go in. Going back around to your off-camp side. That's where you'll open up your front. Here is all your batteries, or I mean all of your fuses and breakers. There's your propane fill. Then there's the drawers I was talking about for your storage from the other side. Here's your Dirt Devil vacuum system. Extra vacuum bag there for it. Another flue for your furnace over on this side. And that brings us back to our other docking station. Well, it covers everything out here. Let's go take a look on the inside. Coming up inside the unit, I always like to point out the fire extinguisher first. Just make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway. Tons of lighting here. Same thing to my right. Different lighting here. Also have our awning. Let's turn our awning on and extend our door awning. Show that running out real quick. Now let's run our patio awning out. Hold down, extend, that runs out. Keep an eye on it when you run it out. Only run it out as far as you need to. Should show a flap falling down. The flap falls down. That's as far as you want to go right there. Now I'm going to hit patio awning retract. And that will automatically retract for you. And as that comes in, we'll go ahead and bring our door awning back in. That one you do have to hold down. The other one's automatic. Now let's head up into the unit. All your standard controls for motorhomes up here. All your driving info. Only thing different is your equalizing system here. for your leveling system. You have a remote for another TV right here for your passenger, of course. Again, digital channel scan when you arrive at wherever you're going to be camping at. Coming into the unit, we got our sofa. We have a self-explanatory microwave. Show you that working. Looks like it may be convection. Yes, it is convection microwave as well. Cooktops here. Be careful. It is a convection where it will get very hot here. Below that is going to be our dishwasher. It has been ran, working well. There's all kinds of lights that we can turn on and off in here. A sink. Maintain your plumbing. Just keep an eye on your plumbing. You know, you are bouncing the house down the road. There's a couple of tops. Nice storage area there. A couple of tops for your sink area. A spot to get your hook your vacuum system up. 110 here. Coming down the hall to our control panel. So right above this is just going to be your Magnum energy system, showing you all of what you have running on your system. Down here is our control panel, touch to unlock. Going from left to right, lights. Turn on aisle lights. Shut off cargo lights, exterior lights, master lights. All can be done from here. Go back to home. Next one. This is where we can check all the levels of our tanks. Gray, black, propane, coach and chassis batteries. Showing the level of all of those. Next would be your kitchen slab. We'll utilize these, our slides, when we close the unit up. Awnings, we just did that. Power awning. Power control system to tell right now you're running off your 50 amp cord. Your generator here. Let's go over here and let's start that up. You know, I had to hold that button down. There we go. Step outside and show you your generator running. I'm going to be up front here. And there's your generator running. So you can also just turn that on from out here. Hold it down. There's your access door to that. Put it back up in unit. You can also stop that up here. Alright, let's go back to our home. Now we've got your heater. Here's a spot you can turn on your water pump. Your tank heater, that's just a 12 volt pad that warms your tank in case you think you're in inclement weather and it might freeze. Go back to home here to our temperature. So living room, let's go ahead and turn the air on by turning this down. Making that, I want cool. Switch it down to cool. You hear the AC system kick on. Now I'm going to shut that off. Yep, should shut off kind of quickly. There it goes. Now if I turn on the heat, the furnace, I'm going to pass the current temperature in here. That kicks the furnace on. Now generally, I'm not sure, generally with most trailers, when I shut the heat off, it takes a few minutes for the, oh, that one shut right off. Alright, so no need to explain that any further. Lastly, we just got some bath and rear bath fans that you can turn on from here. Takes us back to the control panel. This is just a temperature reader. You see a few of those throughout the unit. Speaking of the bathroom, there's that fan. Lighting here, you can open that fan lid. Hold that open that up. Close it, turn it on. Another spot you can turn on the water pump. More plumbing to maintain, just keep an eye on that. Back here to our bedroom, not much to talk about in here. Do we have another television? Definitely won't hurt for television entertainment in this unit. Again, here we'll have to run our digital channel scan to pick up the local channels. Come back into our bathroom, more lighting and ceiling fans. Another spot for that water pump to turn on. For your shower, you're going to have the shower door closed and snapped closed for travel. Big closet here. Washer and dryer here. And here's your flush for your toilet. Coming back out, we're going to talk about a few things over here. You should have a separate manual for your fridge. Speaking of manuals, got a ton of them here. Go through them, read them. Get to know your coach really well. Back over here, we've got one more television. That TV will store down. I just want to mention here, your sofa does jackknife down. You can sleep here. We have a Euro bunk bed. We'll turn that on and then hit down. That will bring this all the way down. And in your storage outside, you saw that ladder. That's where that ladder hooks up to be able to sit up here and get up there and sleep. Back up pretty quickly. And shut that off. Well, I believe that about covers everything in here. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and get ready to close the unit up. I do see your carbon monoxide detector that I forgot to mention. Has 12 volts, so that is always running off your battery. Keep that in mind. When you leave the campsite, start at the back, shut off all of your lights, go through the unit, secure everything, put away remotes, close all vents. I like to say doors and drawers. Walk through the unit, make sure all doors and drawers are closed. Nothing's going to impede your slides from coming in. We will head to my control panel and just start shutting off lights. Off, kitchen off. Well, so yeah, I guess you have to just hold it for a moment. That'll shut it off. Anyway, I'm going to go through and shut off all the lights in the unit. So in your light section is one called Master Lights. Touch that, turn on all your lights. As I said, doors and drawers. You went through your unit, closed all doors and drawers. Now we're going to our slides. Let's start with our bedroom slide. Go to the wardrobe. We're going to bring that in. Even where it says make sure the room is clear of obstacles. Let's do our bedroom next because it's on the rear here and I'm trying to work myself forward. See how important it is to have nothing in between there. Sofa dinette. That will be this campsite here. Great big one. And that one in. And lastly, our kitchen slide. Comes in pretty quick. You want to make sure your driver's seat is all the way up. Now we can go back to lighting. Master lights, hold that in. That'll shut everything off. Alright, we brought them in. Next thing we're going to do is bring up our stabilizing jacks. Come over here, turn on this equalizing system. And we're just going to hit all retract. That's going to bring up your stabilizing jacks. Alright, now head up to the dump station. Park accordingly. Your dump's going to be just in front of your tires on your driver's side of your vehicle. Get in there, hook up your sewage hose. The first thing you pull is that black handle. Once that sounds like it's no longer draining, check your black tank inside. Once it shows empty, come back out here, leave that black handle open, grab the hose at the dump station, plug that in there, and let that run for a good 5 minutes. It's going to wash all that nastiness out of your black tank. When that's done, remove that hose, make sure all that washout you just put in there has drained, and then close your black handle. When that's done, go ahead and pull your gray. Now while our grays are draining, you can go ahead and dump your low points right here on both sides. That'll clean your sewage hose out for you. When that's done, close that hose and conveniently and sanitarily